Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Hero Psych, Defender of the Fatherland, of Vitor 1v1 on Twin Beaches. North we have Zuntew fighting here with the Deutsches Afrika Corps, the 90th Panzergrenadier Division, 3rd Panzergrenadier Company, tasked with breaking up this advance here from Empa and the 82nd Airborne Division. Immediately airdropping in some 30 cals there from above. We've got bikes and Panzergrenadiers here for Zuntew versus a 30 cal scout and weapon support center opening here for Empa, which is definitely the sort of opening that's becoming a bit more popular with the USF. Like airborne builds using weapon support center. So that's a quick note there. There's some also go for riflemen, but there's definitely been an increase in just airborne weapon support builds. As always, a big hearty thanks to my patron supporters, the continued and generous support with the Propagandacaster as well. That helps, make all these videos, and a big hearty thanks to those who keep commenting and liking, helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms. So, we're off to the races here. We got Panzer Pioneer rushing for the fuel point, 30 cal there, having sure the point moves on swiftly as fast as possible. Bike busy up north. In the south here, we got then Empa with double scouts, just grabbing as much as you can from up here with a bazooka team to obviously counter any fast half-tracks or other light vehicles. So there we go. Point up north this is with a bike. Moving ahead here, got the point there being grabbed. The Germans typically operate with two primary types of bikes, for at least the armed forces, more the Zuntew or the BMW, though, to be honest, they also just used like French bikes as well, honestly, so who knows. Germans obviously never quite could produce enough of their own, so they relied a lot on, occupied factories all to produce equipment for them. Bazooka team moving forward here, though, for Empa. Panzer's going to spot the bazooka team there on the road. Grabbing the point here. So far, steady progress here for Zuntew, though, of course, Empa, thanks to the double scout opening, is not far behind. We got a second 30 cal dropping in here. Pushing southwards with the Panzer Pioneer as the scout team there. Half-track rushing forwards, rapidly moving down the beaches. Scout their suffers amount of losses. So we can see here, Zuntew is definitely focused on the southern half of the beaches, which definitely has some options. That said, when you go for the beaches like this, you do have to keep in mind around the cutoff point is this is going to be very good pressure points. If you dive too hard down here, this is definitely something your opponent, is going to hit a lot, or they should be hitting a lot. So quick note there. If your opponent's doing this and you're up here, go for the cutoff. But there you go. Early scout wipe here. This is a strong opening here for Zuntew and the 90th Panzergrenadier Division, which was previously known as the 90th Light Infantry Division in North Africa, before being upgraded to a Panzergrenadier Division. Fun fact. Once they're being held, we got more Panzers here for Zuntew. Bazooka team under fire. Basil galloping around in the background. Grabbing the southern field point here. Second Panzergrenadier squad ready. Northern points being seized by the scouts. Infantry support center going up here for Empa, and of course a captain there. We'll have to see if soon, or Empa will go for half-tracks. It's going to try and move ahead for something else. Typically with these kind of builds, you rely on half-tracks and paratroopers or something else, and you typically just try and rush ahead for the tank depot. So I'm kind of expecting that here from Empa, but we'll have to see. Panzer is pushing southwards, got the point with a bike. Bazooka team here about to run some trouble there. Bazooka fire on the Panzergrenadier of North here. Second squad moving forwards, a bit unsupported, bit risky here. Captain has arrived. Panzer Pioneer there with the flamethrowers. 30 cal, that is the Panzergrenadier. Rushing forward, spike going against the bazooka team as well. Heavy fire there on the bike. 30 cal, they're holding the Panzergrenadiers up north here. 30 cal stopping the Panzers there as well here. As they try to flank around here, and further up north you can see there Empa is rapidly threatening their Zuntew's fuel income. Third Panzer squad on the way here. Panzer Pioneer spotted by the second 30 cal here. Got the infirmary going up the medical station. Meanwhile, flanking going around the 30 cal. Empa sees the dangers and, of course, pulls back his 30 cal before it becomes a German machine gewehr. And we got here 10 combined arms out of Zuntew. And note the way he's doing, he's actually going so he can just quickly get the capture bonus here from his troops near the half-track. That's actually... I've definitely seen people going for it, but to see it used like this is nonetheless a bit interesting. Thumbs up. Meanwhile, there we go. We got airborne troops dropping in. He's going to drop them straight on the cutoff point, which is actually a strategy and a tactic I'm seeing increasingly happening with airborne players. They use the paratroops to land straight on, like, you know, important cutoff points, grab them and just, you know, maybe harass a bit there. Scout spotted, routed, but still, Empa there playing aggressive harassment game in now versus Zuntew, who's going for the light support company. The Bazooka team moving forwards here. 30 cal moving up to secure Mount Bacon once more from the German front. Come on, Gene. I want that 30 cal ripe and ready for the German attack. Paratroops are down with the cutoff on, moving on. Got the southern point here. Takes up the 250 half track, grabbing the few victory point there. And certainly German doctrine put heavy emphasis on counterattacking, so, you know, being ready for a counterattack is obviously very sensible. But there you go, 250 being spot here by the Super team. Several rockets smash into the half track there, causing quite a mess, I'm sure, for the driver. Meanwhile, troops trying to flank around here. 30 cals, though, are ready to meet the German advance, at least somewhat, because there's still this gap here, which Empa did not see coming. The Panzers meanwhile moving in, clearing out the 30 cal there, but the southern flank is being met here with heavy fire, and they are being ripped apart there. Paratroopers there continue to just grab fuel points, victory points here. The Zuntew team spotted by the Panzer Pioneer. Situation here on the north end of the map is going pretty dicey here. Almost had a wipe in the Panzers. That was actually a bit risky in the mild way there for Zuntew there. He could easily lost those, so that was definitely not good. We got here a Assault Grenadier squad here. Now this is actually interesting. Bold and aggressive. And I think it's in part based off what he's seeing here, which is a lot of airborne stuff. Basically, he's probably figuring his opponent is not going to hit him with, like, you know, fast ground or something, because typically airborne builds really don't rely on that. In fact, we've got a second paratroop squad here for Empa. So I would expect bazookas here. Oh, he's going for 30 cals there, which definitely in the right position, also quite potent. All the way closing in there with the paratroopers. Assault is popping out the half track. Grenades are being popped. Oh, it's a satchel charge! Bit of a send-off there from Empa. Meanwhile here, 30 cal bazooka team trying to push up towards Mount Bacon, but the Germans are heavily entrenched, and I think Transin's bazooka team there is a bit of a suicide mission. Perhaps the bazooka team upset him. Second paratroop squad ready. Bazooka team there being mauled. 30 cal supporting the continued advance here. Again hitting, you know, vital resource points here. Trying to just strangle Zuntew economically, which, you know, is a bit of an American favorite strategy on things. A 250 have to go straight for the scouts here. Panzer's following up. 30 cals are advancing here. Scouts are being routed. Captain on the cutoff point there. Right as Zuntew's got the fuel point back here. 30 cal dealing with the Panzers. We've got the half track rushing down after the scouts. The lines are in utter chaos and disarray. We got the Panzergrenadier paratrooping forward here. 30 cals raking the 250 object with heavy fire. Pinned down their infantry in the middle of the street. After they're in trouble, about to go down. 30 cal paratroops and bazooka team in pursuit there. Almost got the bazooka team here. Well, the bazooka team with the 30 cal there. The cal flanked here. We got concussive grenade off there from the Panzer Pioneer, though, of course. Worth noting, technically every German Steel Hunter Grenadier was sort of a concussive grenade. Since they didn't have fragmentation capability, they could add a sleeve that would add that, but that was not default. Quick white fuzz rocket there. Panzer Pioneer routed. Pushing south here with the Assault Grenadiers. Paratroopers moving in, and no bazookas there. Not much further there from Zuntew out of his battle group as of yet beyond that. Flak feeling on the way there. We'll have to see what Empa goes for next. Good use of smoke here, though, to at least make it harder for the paratroopers to close in. In this case, it's more about just trying to bait them into more effective range here, or keeping them away. So, thumbs up there to Zuntew. Really some aggressive play from both sides. Flak feeling there. Halfway done. 30 cal paratrooping 40, 82nd Airborne on the offensive against the Germans. And there you go, Empa with the tank depot. Very much part and parcel, I find, with these airborne builds, relying on the power of the paratroopers and, you know, the weapon support center, and just the initial, you know, surges in power you can get with that, and just move ahead fast. Plus, of course, the disruption. 250 traffic spotted with the paratroopers, the light machine guns raking the 250 attack, turning into a rather bullet-ridden bathtub if they're not careful. Bazooka team basically on the hill again. Flak feeling forwards. 90th Panzergrenadier Division moving about, and there you go, Bazooka team spotting the Germans. Bazooka team there being suppressed. Panzer Pioneer rushing forward to the half-track. And of course disregarding any safety protocols about using a flamethrower from a moving vehicle. Machine their tank into them in return. South side, the Zuntew and the 82nd Airborne are making fresh progress, as the Germans are shifting everything northwards here for new mechanized blitzkrieg. Tank depot right around the corner. Grabbing the fuel point on the hill, and again utilizing the combined arms ability for extra capture speed. Thumbs up. That's like something that's nice to see them. I mean, he's really definitely like, you know, using the combined arms aspect of the battle group here, and that's the Italian side of it. Meanwhile, straight for the mechanized. No, cancels it. Cancels the mechanized element of it. Perhaps he's planning a Panzergrenadier Commando. There's also a possibility here. We'll have to see what Zuntew is planning versus Empa, who's, I imagine, he's going to hit him with Sherman soon. Maybe Hellcat, but likely hunting fun with Shermans. Could be regulars, though. Bazooka team there, spotting the 250 half-track there, slamming a few rockets into it. Map control-wise, it's definitely looking fairly interesting there. Of course, right now, there's a bit of a threat here, though, for Empa, which is Zuntew could just go straight for the cutoff on, like, you know, the reverse of what I mentioned earlier. Now, it's, again, he's appears that he's actually got nothing defending his cutoff point, so a good push here from Zuntew can then leave Empa entirely cut off. Fortunately, for Empa, Zuntew does not seem to be quite particularly interested in such concepts. What do you mean hits a cutoff point? That's not what I do, maybe those fancy Prussians at the academy, but not me. I learned it the hard way, in the trenches, with a shovel in my face. Scout straight there for the cutoff point. Assault gets punched, though, could stop that. Hellcat on the way there for Empa. Closing in swiftly. There you go, Cat being heady with a flak feeling. Panzergrenadier Commando for Zuntew and the 90th Panzer Division there. Paratroopers routed, almost taken out there though, but the 30 cal and the wipe is secured here by the 30 cal wielding paratroopers. 30 cal medium machine gun there as the Panzergrenadier Bazooka team catching the 250 after case of tries to support his beleaguered troops here. Situation with Zuntew is so extended here, and we got the Hellcat out here. How will Zuntew respond to this? Because he doesn't actually like any anti-tank assets, and his light vehicles are going to be quite, you know, easy targets for the Hellcat. There you go, flak fencing hit here from the Hellcat. Got the armor-piercing round to activate it, but unfortunately not firing at the right target. For the flak feeling's sake. He could call in a Pack 38 here, call in some Panzerjägers. Move straight ahead for the cutoff point here. Zuntew just keeps up mobility, keeps up momentum. Panzer 3 on the way to the Panzerkampfwagen 3 Ausführung L. Still not much out of the battle group though. Like you would maybe pick some more combined arms abilities, set up for some Aventas, strafing runs, M1340s, like anything, but so far the Zuntew just went for it for some vehicle support, secure. Interesting. Anyways, Zuntew there heading back, and Empa going for a third paratrooper score. That is a lot of paras. Panther Fleet almost done here. Got some ability going on. They got the Simaventa assault gun there, which the 90th Panzergrenadier Division elected to have some. Got a pack crew as well here, and there we go. Straight ahead here, could get snared up as well here. But, oh, he didn't have the munitions because he went for light machine. Instead of cancelling that light machine, just tossing the grenade, he actually gives his opponent a chance to get away. Then again, at close range, the Panther with the Hellcat does have a slight chance here. Pack 38 is on the move as well. They almost got the Hellcat, who will get the finishing shot here. Who will win this? And the Panther 3 narrowly beats the Hellcat. In the south side, Panzer goes to the captain. Most of the map there has been seized by the 82nd Airborne, and the 90th Panzergrenadier Division there is definitely looking pretty roughly positioned. Panzer is there withdrawing here. Building up that Pack 38, the Panzerabwehrkanone 38.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
With moving towards the field point, there's a really strong map control for Empa. Another Hellcat on the way there. More tank destroyers. No upgrades though for the remaining paratroopers so far. No light machine guns, some bazookas. And there you go, we got Force Recon. Increasing the line of sight here for Zuntew and his men. So definitely doubling down really heavily on the combined arms element. 2 thumbs up. Got the southern point here. So his Panzergrenadiers and his Panzer Ponies definitely enjoy a lot of bonuses when they're near, like, you know, any vehicles or armor. Part of me would like to see also the recovery vehicle, just as, like, you know, recover some Hellcats and whatnot. I'm not just going to go for it, but he could. Southside here moving forwards, Hellcat down there. Captain by the lighthouse has found himself a bit cut off from the rest of his forces, and he could very well end up dying from the rest of his forces if he's not careful. Captain's pushed away. Panzer flanking in. Catching the 30 cal, except the 3rd cal then catches them. And we got airdrop anti-tanks on here for Empa and the 82nd Airborne. 5th Paratrooper Company. Panzer rushing forward. 250 half-techs spearheading the effort, only to get hit by the Hellcat. I mean, he's definitely using his half-techs pretty actively, so I think most players at this point just, you know, have the half-techs doing nothing at this point, honestly. But not Zuntew. 30 cal, they're getting hammered, though. Pack fire, though, flying into the Hellcat tank destroyer there. And there we go. We got a flank of the bazooka team here, looking to catch Zuntew off guard here. Empa sent in his bazooka team on a lone mission for glory. And to get spotted by the Germans, but they still managed to get some hits there. And now he's moving in to further employ some sneakiness there and attacking with anti-tanks from one side. Hellcat moving in as well. Pack 38 not pointing the right direction either. Panzer, though, narrowly survives. 30 cal, Cat moving forwards here. Germans repositioning here, and up north we got here Empa now going for the cutoff point. We got a Flak 36 for Zuntew against Empa, and again, note Airborne, so you could technically call in carpet bombing runs on that if you wanted to. I don't know if he's gonna do it, but he could. 250 hit from the Hellcat here. Cutoff hit there. Situation for Zuntew is not ideal. And there you go. Bazooka paratroops there, spotting a gap in the German lines. Go for it. 1 half-tick goes down there. Second 250 half-tick and the Panzer Pioneer there. Skedaddle out there. Panzers pursuing the paratroopers, looking to close the gap before the situation further devolves into chaos and madness. But so far, Empire's continued to enjoy strong momentum, maneuverability, and he's just leveraging the fact he's got a fair amount of elite infantry versus Zuntew's Panzergrenadiers, backed up by a lot of machine guns. And he's just constantly harassing, constantly hitting points as well. Further complicating matters here for Zuntew and the 90th Panzergrenadier Division. He's going for another Panzer there. So on the point sees for the captain, machine gunning forwards. Second Panther almost done. He cancels his Hellcat, or his Flak 36. Perhaps it was not intended to go for it in the first place. Hard to say though. Obviously, unfortunately, we cannot read Zuntew's mind here. And if I could, you know, I'd probably be working for the CIA or something. Because I could probably make a lot of money out of that. Anyways, Bazooka Team pursuing the Panther V there. Hellcat diving straight at it. Graham the Sun upon the 30 cal. Pack 48 being spotted the paratroopers. But so far, Empa is just leveraging his advantages quite well here. And Zuntew is starting to like really get the DAK advantages going. If he gets enough Panthers going with some upgrades, he might have a shot there, obviously. For now, things are looking a bit rough. Both 250 half-tiers, though, are still there, impressively enough. One is back to manage hit veteran D2. Thumbs up. Fresh push here, though, by the 90th. Cross, open and cross, terrain hit towards the hill. White phosphorus grenades go off. Grenades there on the paratroopers. Ripping through the lines here. Empa's positions on Mount Bacon are being slowly undone here by successive German assaults here. And interesting enough, he's not reinforcing the hill, allowing here Zuntew to then rapidly make gains now. Panzers and Schützenpanzerwagons moving up here. Meanwhile, on the south, the 30 cal pushing for victory point. Another Hellcat for Empa. And again, looking to leverage his combined arms abilities as much as possible. Thumbs up. Again, really not something you see a lot of players just, you know, make much of any usage of. He's very impressive to see Zuntew just consistently, you know, combines arming it up. You can soon go for another Panzer III. You could also just push out some of Enter. He's also got at least a couple of abilities more to pick here.
Proximity alarm near our fuel point.
As for Empa, we do have that carpet bombing run ready.
The enemy holds all victory points.
All victory points are falling to the 82nd Airborne, 90th Panzergrenadier Division. Once more in a somewhat spicy position. There you go, Graham Northern Point.
Assault grenadiers are reporting.
More assault grenadiers out here for Zuntew. More assault Truppen.
Territory lost.
But yeah, I think there's going to be a question of whether it's going to be more sensible for Zuntew to keep attacking it, because by now Empa has brought up most of his guns across this, you know, area here, meaning indirect push is going to be met with fierce resistance, whereas the sudden switch towards the south here, like for some of these assault grenadiers, could quickly undermine here, you know, all of like Empa's plans. And there you go, we can actually see now the assault grenadiers actually forcing a response to the Hellcats being diverted away here. And once Zuntew catches on to this, you could possibly exploit this. We can see the assault grenadiers deploy a smoke grenade here, I think, to save the 250 half-track. Except he then drives the 250 half-track straight into the Hellcats, which completely undercuts that attempt to save it, if that was the intent. And the 250 down. We got the Panthers moving in. No. Utter chaos here. Paratroopers pushed back from Mount Bacon there, which remains under control of Reich. Safazerland. Empa quick rushing in. Forces try another attempt to capture the hill here. Meanwhile, paratroopers or bazooka team actually catching the Panzers in the third anti-tank in there. Panzer III repositioning. Paratroopers around the Panzergrenadier.
Command points should be assigned at once.
And we got another Panzer III here for Zuntew and Deutschland. Panzer III says sniping at the paratroopers and needs to make a move here for the victory point.
The victory point is being taken from us.
Soldiers busy in the south here. Hellcats are of course leveraging their range against the Panzer IIIs here, which of course is going to force them to withdraw, because the charge ahead is going to obviously involve a lot of risks, but also a lot of damage for them getting close to the Hellcats. Paratroopers there being roasted alive, then pushed off. Third Hellcat here for Empa. Reinforcing. Nope, by the way, no amnesties. Basically relying on the 250 half-tracks for any healing as well. That's the third Panzer IV out. Popping one Panzer squad into each half-track, which can actually provide healing inside of their 21, so thumbs up there as well. South side here, assault grenades deploying smoke grenades to try to sneak towards the southern victory point here. Sneaky play there by Zuntew. Noting, of course, that neither player, and I like this, I like, you know, getting over-focused on one point. They're both fairly flexible players. They're able to, like, you know, shift around and reposition depending on the situation. Neither player's looking to grind the other down. Half-track that hits a mine. And there you go, Bazooka team with paratroopers in tow there, encountering the Panzer IIIs, being met here with heavy fire. Panzer Pioneer lining up with actual fire there, and the paratroopers just getting pummeled by the Panzer IIIs. Pack 38 moving up here, paratroopers there being further demolished here beneath a wave of high explosives from the Panzer IIIs, though it is worth noting the Panzer III's 50mm guns, particularly these high velocity ones, did not have great high explosive shells. They will have to largely rely on the machine guns for dealing with infantry. Panzers with engineers there. South point here, we got the paratroopers got on the southern victory point.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Got self-repairs to research for Zuntew. Thumbs up. Will there be armed reserves? Will there be anything further up his battle group? Who knows? Hellcats are swinging in. They're going for the half-track.
Enemy forces have captured the victory point.
Definitely waiting to like just commit heavily here. Probably because he figures there's not going to be like a big response enough here from Zuntew to punish him for it. Maybe miscalculated here. He might just have. Engineers being met here with heavy fires to try and repair the Hellcat there. And the 250 survives the deploying smoke here. It does survive that impressively enough. Fritz, how did we survive that? German engineering, or at least the Americans believing in it. Oh, thank God the Americans at least believe in it. Grabbing the eastern victory point with the paratroopers. Cat being pushed off here, but there it goes straight into the anti-tank gun. A Sherman or help Hunter Farmer Sherman, I think, for Empa could be an idea, though. Just some things like help draw, fire, so the Panzer fleet isn't like, smash down the Hellcats too fast. As for Zuntew, again, a semi-venter to support the Panther thieves could be an option. Another option would be taking up, maybe going for armored reserves, or more Panzer thieves. Meanwhile, another airdrop weapon here, though, for Empa. It is another airdropped anti-tank gun, which certainly could arguably make a case then for Zuntew to go for the Stukasso Fuss, or some leichtes Infanteriegeschütz 18.
We've done what we can. Panzer pioneers standing by.
Southern beaches again falling into the hands of the Americans. Also got enough munitions for a carpet bombing run, so it's just a matter of like if he's going to pop it or not. Looks like we're going to head into some fairly large-scale armored battles here. Enforcing healing. 4th Panzer III ready. That's a lot of Panzer IIIs there. Backed up the 250 half-tracks. Making ready for a mechanized push across the beaches here. At the same time, you can see there those of Empa's ready friend here at Zuntew's cutoff point. And we met here with the Panzer IIIs there, opening up with the main guns and coaxial machine guns. And the Captain Swift withdraws here. Of course, noteworthy, of course, Emma could easily push in there, but he doesn't know where most of Zuntew's stuff is. It's like, playing it safe, and which of course is what Zuntew is exploiting. Like, he's basically operating on that Spectre that, Empa has in his mind. It's like not immediately push it and then exploit this for a push in the south here. Fun fact, this is also something that happened in real life. For example, in Normandy, there have been several cases where the Americans, like, at times would not push through despite the Germans having next to nothing there. But again, the Americans just like, didn't try to test it out here. But there you go, carpet bomb running, trying to hit into flank seat of Zuntew. Zuntew needs to get out there fast. Can he get out there in time? Does he panic? Meanwhile, air bombers moving in there, churning up the beaches here. And now I think at this point, Empa's realized again he's been taken for a ride here up north, and he's shifting towards the south here, but this could actually mean his Hellcats having to move through the narrow gap. He gets ambushed by the Panzer fleets, but no, he spots it just in time, starts withdrawing in the Hellcat before Zuntew's Panzer fleets light them up. Meanwhile, the paratroops, though, are being led up, and they're taking massive losses here, as they're definitely not meant to fight off Panzers with the light machine guns. 250 half-tracks rushing ahead here. Again, the way he uses the 250 half-tracks definitely strikes me as a bit unusual. As for Zuntew, not much else. I guess you're going for Panzer fleets. Could also just start going for armored reserves at this point. I mean, he's got full, population cap, so investing some of these resources into, like, reserves could be in it. He could also look up for some upgrades, which he is going for the rapid advance ability. Thumbs up to that. But again, armored reserves could also be an idea there for him. As for Empa, he's making a move straight towards Zuntew's base. Again, he's exploring the fact that Zuntew's all the way down here, so his response time to anything happening in his base is going to take some time. We got strafing runs now, we got artillery cover here. Going for that Panzergrenadier Commando. And of course, now he's forcing here his opponent to respond to this. This is again, is not a bad idea either. He's responding against, like, Zuntew's play by, like, making a counter play that's going to force Zuntew's hand. In this case, attacking the base. So, thumbs up there to Empa. I think that is a very solid read in the situation here. Though, of course, theoretically, Zuntew can just do the same to Empa's base now. In which case, it's going to come down to, like, who destroys the opponent's base faster. But no, he decides to not commit, in part because it seems like this was actually not a full committed base assault. This, I think, was just more like, a slight threat there. A bluff, if you will. He was going to do it, but ultimately didn't commit to it. And as soon as Zuntew saw that, it seems like Zuntew is now going to do the thing that to his opponent, though, because he's close to the base here. Could actually drive in, at least destroy the medical station if he wanted to. It seems like Zuntew is not willing to commit to that either. And meanwhile, now Empa is lining up for a deeper flank here. Do we have any mines? We do here. Thumbs up. Seems to be this is basically just Zuntew expecting that. And we do get the armored reserves ability now being upgraded or researched. Thumbs up. And it looks like he's going to make the base push, but note the path. I think he's doing it because he might be worried his opponent's actually laying down mines. Meanwhile, we got a supply drop right as the German Panzers attack his base. Meanwhile, Empa's going for the cutoff point. Medical station's about to go down here. 30 cals in trouble, as well as the Panzers far away there. And there you go, carpet bomb. He's effectively forced to carpet bomb his own base. I mean, obviously can't directly call it, but it's like, you're pretty close. I think this is the first time, yeah, I've basically seen anyone carpet bombing their own base in company rears. I love company rears. Anyways, counter-attacking now. Hellcat swing in there. Right next to mine there. Panzer 3 lit up. Panzer's popping out here. Lead Hellcat down, fighting on the cutoff point here. Assault grenades, punches the paratroopers. Grenades sang into the paratroopers. Now they have to retreat past the Panzer 3s. Because again, this basically just covers the retreat path here. Panda Fleet's going to try and bait out the Hellcats. And they might hit a mine here as well. Mine goes off. Paratroopers wipe Bazooka left behind. Bazooka team trouble. But now the Hellcats going for the Panda Fleas, knocking out one of them. Troops are pressed by the 30 cal. The Panda Fleas just keep pursuing here. Panzer's going for the Hellcats. Guard the cutoff point back with another Panzergrenadier squad. Mine's going off in the Hellcat, damaging the engine. Pack 38 turning around now. 30 cal moving in again as well here. Cat moving into line of fire here, being ripped apart by Panda Fleas. The Hellcats desperately trying to escape the situation. This is an absolute explosive quagmire. Hellcat down. Hellcat down. He's going for more Hellcats. Though again, I think some chance will be good here. Another Hellcat on the way here though for him. As for Zuntew again, I'm guessing we could be looking at a Panther 4 assault group, the Stugs, or maybe a Tiger tank. Anti-tanks being outmaneuvered now, caught with the Panther 3 here. Empa absolutely blindsided as Zuntew is now operating at a faster pace here than he can manage. Now the Hellcat's being recommitted here as his anti-tank guns need to be bailed out of this mess harder than the US company doing any kind of like economic crisis. Hellcat diving after the Panther 3s here. Straight into the Panther 3s, they're taking several hits. 30 cal at the southern point here. White Phosphorus being employed here to save the anti-tank from the German grasp. Need to fix up those Panther 3s, including the ace level. And there we go. We do get a Panther 4 here for Zuntew. And note, the 90th Panzergrenadier Division did actually have some Panther 4s because it couldn't actually receive Stug. So they gave it Panther 4s because I guess they had that. So there we go. More assault grenades out here for Zuntew. Well, at this point, it's also worth noting it does not have any Panzer Pioneer left. Got the Pack 38 there, slamming into the Hellcat. Running off the anti-tank guns, Panther 4, full up with the soldiers moving forwards here, engaging Empa's forces. 149 was 3 and 8. We got more anti-tanks being airdropped here for Empa. East Panther 3 on the move. Soldiers going for the fuel point. There we go. Zuntew building up his armoured forces with something with a bit more oomph there. Pack 38 covering the southern beach approach here. Grabbing the fuel point here with the assault grenadiers back here, reinforcing healing. White Frost was employed. Panzer is the captain. Closing in here. But they're still on health. I don't think Zuntew is going to have to call back those assault grenadiers. But now we've got the Panther moving up here. Ripping into Empa's unfortunate men there.
My men have smashed the sector. Panzergrenadiers taking heavy losses.
Got the fuel on the hill. We got the 30 cal still up there. Could be cleared up with the Panther 3. Oh, mine goes off in the Panther 3, but they have troops nearby. And of course, it does have self-repairs. So what will be next here for Zuntew? More Panther 3s, a Stuckers of us. Hold out for another assault group. Another mine goes off here. Empa's been a very busy boy there with all of his mines. Thumbs up to that. Easting force with minesweepers. Hellcats on the move here.
This will hold you for a while.
And there you go. Hellcats catching the Panther 3 AC. Carpet bomb run being called in here, trying to cut off the retreat path here. I think the angle is a bit awkward here. Hellcats, they're about to go down. Bad call there, Pampa. Units are being wiped out here, though. Panther 3 somehow survives a direct hit from a carpet bombing there. It does so very narrowly. Sail charge. Oh! He almost blew up his own men with that satchel charge. Talk about lucky. Looks like what Zuntew lost, there was an assault grenadier squad. But he's yet to lose. But he's not lost any of his tanks, at least the current ones. Panzer goes to the captain. Another Hellcat for Empa. We got less than 100 points now for the Germans. The 90th Panzergrenadier Division is in dire straits here, though at the same time, at least it does have options to turn this mess around. Need to get that victory point there, though. Panther 4 assault is probably his best bet. Moving in some Panzergrenadiers to further assist. Could deploy smoke there, but isn't. I got the Panther 4 moving in support of the Panzergrenadier here. Hellcats are being rushed out. And you can't expect any support for the Panther 4 because both of the other Panther 3s are pretty much back at base repair since they won't be able to respond easily even with rapid advance. But we do have some anti-tanks being hauled into position. South side here we got the Empa's engineers poking forwards. Meanwhile up north, Hellcats going for the Panther 4 straight to the anti-tank guns line here as well. And there you go. Almost got that victory point here, but we've got paratroopers counter-attacking here. Note that Empa at this point has lost almost all of his paratroopers down to just one squad. Meaning he's kind of actually behind an infantry compared to his opponent. They want to consider some more troops down the road. Soldiers finding out with the paratroopers. There you go. White Phosphorus rocket there. A Silver Bazooka team. Thumbs up to that. Mines being laid down here by Empa. Panther 3 is the swift to counter-attack here. Another Panther 3 there for Empa. Troops heading out there. Captain grabbing the point here. Another Hellcat for Empa.
A victory point is being taken from us.
Bit of quiet for once as both players looking to outmaneuver each other. It seems more like Zuntew is mostly doing the maneuvering here. Empa's just trying to figure out what the hell is going on here.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
There's the Bazooka team in the victory point here. Another Panther 3 right around the corner here for Zuntew. Empa's got another Hellcat on the way. There you go. Panzerkampfwagen 3 gefechtsbereit. Push him off the northern victory point. Buying here Zuntew. Precious time. He's down to 85 points versus the 288 of his opponent. There you go. Captain there spotting the German flank. Only to get well hit by said flank. Got more supply drops here for Empa. Likely lining up for another cover bombing run. Engineers right here with the Panzergrenadier with a flamethrower there. Northern victory point has been seized by the forces of democracy. Paratroopers assailing the Panzergrenadiers here. Honestly, part of me thinks like some veteran squadrons could be a good upgrade there for Zuntew though and his infantry. Panzer Pioneer, not a bad choice though. Definitely needs some help with repairs. Plus mines would also of course do Zuntew some good versus Empa. Panzer Pioneer there halfway done, occupying the house here. Looking to slow down Zuntew's or Empa's advance there, not his own advance. I mean, technically, you'd argue he's trying to slow down his own advance as well, but Engineers there finding gap in the German southern lines, pushing forwards. Panzer Pioneer ready. Hellcat ready, back at base here for Empa. Not much else is happening. Panzer's the captain. Got the Panther 3 moving out. Got Pack 38s, Panther 3s, and Panther 4s all on the move here. Could also go for another Panther 4 soon. Could go for the Stukes, or he could try and go for the Tiger tank. We'll have to see what he decides upon. Hellcats are slamming to the Panther 3 ace there. Quickly forcing that push to halt and withdraw. We got 85s, 261 here. Panzer there suppressed by the 30 cal there. Ace little machine crew there. Medal of Honor material. Well, that may soon become just Purple Heart if they don't make it out of this alive. There we go. Massive hit from the Panzer fleet. Hellcat still quick respond with anti-tank and support. Duel continues across the beaches. And again, Zuntew once more shifting axis of attack, heading towards the north, so he's deploying some harassers there. Another supply drop for Empa. Again, I imagine lining up here for that carpet bombing run. Bazooka team spotted here. And Bazooka team routed. More mines. Panzer hitting the mine and almost getting wiped out with the paratroopers here. And they go down to another mine here from Empa, who's just been so busy with all the mines. Of course, that could also explain where all those munitions are going. He's just laying down a metric snot ton of mines. Yeah, he's definitely laying down a lot of mines. That ace penalty just hit another mine. Thumbs up to Empa for some serious mining there. Panzer piece of minesweepers, of course, also another important reason to get the Panzer Pioneers. He needs that minesweep against all of the mine tempers laying down here. Hellcats going hard north, of course. Engineers white. That's quite a blow there, actually, to Empa. But there you go, diving in here. Hill is making it a bit harder for the Hellcats to make use of the range. And it does cause the Empa, I think, to get overly aggressive here to a degree that isn't really helpful for the Hellcats. 2 down. We do get a carpet bombing run here. But he could still end up losing at the Hellcat. Panzer Pioneers wiped out, but he lost every Hellcat there. And the carpet bombing run just accrued the anti-tank, but that's about it. So yeah, this wasn't actually like very good for Empa. I mean, sure, he got a Panzer Pioneer squad, but he lost every Hellcat in the process. Again, I do feel like he needs some Shermans, either 105mm version or the regular version, just like something to, like, you know, tank some of the hits instead of the Hellcats. Because the Hellcats are definitely not going to be quite so suited for that compared to like a Sherman tank. Sound charge here though. Got 54 to 161. His situation for Empa is, you know, still looking somewhat ahead. And for Zuntew, it's still it's looking pretty rough. Though again, he does have the arm advantage, and infantry-wise, it kind of does have the advantage. Those Empa does have the edge in support elements. I think he was going to go for the Tiger tank. That might be a bit risky, considering a few points he's got left, like another Panther for the Stugs. They could be, I think, more manageable cost-wise, but he could, I suppose, try out for the Tiger tank. Would not necessarily recommend it, but then again, maybe can make it work. It's definitely one of those really risky calls, though. Guess we'll find in a few moments what he's planning here. Hellcats. Bazooka team still going for that Panther 3 there, and there you go, he can call in another Panther 4 for the Stugs. He could also call in the Panther 3 assault group, but honestly, out of all the 4 assault groups, the Panther 3 assault group is easily the worst because, you know, you can usually build it much cheaper anyways. There's not like really much of a benefit gain there compared to, like, you know, the Panther 4 where you effectively get a discount, and similarly, like, you get 2 Stugs at a massive discount using this. Oh, not as big a discount to get the Panther 4 out, to be honest. Hellcat on the way there for Empa. Just lots of Hellcats. Got 46 for 256. It does look like here Zuntew is feeling confident. Go for the Tiger tank here. A bold move here. A bold move. But Zuntew is clearly of nothing. Not a bold player. He's awaiting support from the final 4th Schwere Panzerabteilung to turn the tide against those amerikanische Schwein. Any moment now, there you go, Tiger. There you go. Tiger. Meanwhile, Zuntew, Empa moving in here to grab Northern Victory Point. Zuntew getting ready to dash in with his panzers head on. Fearless. Ruthless. Deutschland. Meanwhile, Tiger tank supporting a southern push here. Hellcats responding here to the armor build in the north here, though. Anti-tanks looking pace with the Panzerkampfwagens as the Tiger's officer with most of Zuntew's infantry. May want to be worthwhile to keep the minesweeper unit close to the Tiger tank if he had any, of course. So we're going to get ready to flank his Zuntew's armored forces. Panzers they're basically being used as minesweepers. Tiger tank leading his way forward. Direct hit on the 30 cal crew there. And now, you know, Empa's kind of caught in a bit of a twist here because of pinch. Because in the north, he's got a massive swarm of tanks, but in the south, there's a Tiger tank. So, like, does he go for the Tiger tank, leaves his back exposed to the Panzer IIIs and Panzer IVs, or does he keep his eyes on the Panzers up north, but ignore the Tiger tank rampaging through the south here? And now you can see his response to the Hellcat there. And now the Panzer's moving in there, I think, sensing the Hellcat moving there. Go, mine goes off, and the Hellcat having flanked, or mined his flanks here. Suddenly, Empa there is caught in that, you know, pincer maneuver here. Hellcats are basically caught in a massive trap here designed by Zuntew. Do get a cover bomb run here, trying to catch the tanks to move in here. One Hellcat down. Infantry supporting. Panzer squad they're wiped out. Tanks need to get into support the Titan. We got artillery calling in the point. Using artillery cover here. Need to withdraw the Titan further. Armor's moving in there, I think, to flank from the north here. Hellcat's about to get knocked out. Yes. And just hanging out maneuver here as well. Caught though in artillery cover here. It is a devastating hammer blow here from the German army. At this point, Empa seems to have been effectively just gutted here by Zuntew. That was a pretty clever maneuver here from Zuntew, if intentional. Maybe it wasn't, but if it was, that was a really clever maneuver here. The way he split up his Tiger, and it's risky, but again, the logic is, you know, sound like basically presenting like one of two threats, and basically using the Tiger tank in a sense as bait. You know, this really big individual threat where one of the Hellcats could technically swarm, but he's prepared for that, and then of course use the rest of his armored force, then flank his opponent as they go for it. We have north here, Panther bit on his own here. Got 46 to 100. Empa though is going for another Hellcat there. He refuses to not believe in his tank destroyers. Even as Zuntew there is repairing all of his armored forces. I mean, he does have quite the armored force, even though it's a bit mixed, like a couple of a bunch of Panzer IIIs, a Panzer IV, and a Tiger tank, aka the Panzer VI. Another Hellcat there for Empa, wrecking the anti-tank guns. Panzer IV being pursued here by the Bazooka team there. We also got another Panzer Pioneer squad here for Zuntew. And we got the Minesweepers ready. 4687, Panther IIIs. And the Panther IV getting ready to hit here Empa's base once more. Another base raid. Engaging the medical station. Bazooka team about to get wired up. Tiger tank being fixed. Hellcat number 2 almost ready here. Medical station number 2 being blasted by the Germans. And meanwhile, Hellcat, they're diving to the base, going for the Panther IV. It's slow and healthy, it won't survive. And down it goes. Empa gains a bit of vengeance. Another Panther down to the base here. Tiger tanking as well here. Machine gun nests in the base are also being ripped apart here. Accidentally deployed Tiger on this, a smoke on his Tiger. So what is next? Got 4668, but yeah, Empa's odds are looking not good. He's got next to no infantry left, next to no support infantry. He's got, well, mostly Hellcats, and his opponent's got like, you know, fairly larger armored force here at this point, and they're all veteran, fairly well upgraded to it there. So the situation here for Empa is looking rather risky. He's trying to, I think, you know, use the hill here, maybe like to create a bit of an extra advantage in terms of territory, but the problem is it requires that Zuntew, you know, attacks towards the hill and doesn't, you know, just go for the base. Oberleutnant, the Americans have attached themselves on the hill. Do we attack? Nein, we attack the base. Now the airdrop down to the hill. Now the supply drop of all things there. Getting flanked here by the Hellcats, but they're now being steadily pushed out anyways. Third Hellcat there, rushing out from the base. Panther getting flanked by the Hellcats. Tiger tank moving in here. Got anti-tanks there, firing from the base into Empa's Hellcats. Catching them a bit of a pincer there that way. Meanwhile, third Hellcat rushing out from the base here. Like, this is a really messy engagement, but I feel like there's been plenty of messy engagement in this match alone, so who knows. But there you go. Hellcats caught on the hill. They're getting wrecked by Panther 3-5. We got another cover bomb run here. Tiger tank spotting the Hellcat, getting flanked by another one. Trying to get that snared up here and lose the get the damage engine here. Missed the Hellcat cover bomb run there. Wrecks one of the anti-tank crews here. We got airdrops on the southern victory point with the 30 cal there. Hellcat down. We got 46, 132 here. Tiger almost down. Another Panther 3 here. Oh, Hellcat down. All Hellcats are down again. And there you go. GG. Well played. Game over. And absolutely exhilarating and impressive match there. High end maneuver. High on absolutely spectacular moments. Definitely one of those matches that really just highlights why I absolutely love Company 3. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell a family. And as always, you can support the Propagandacast by donating on Patreon. Every bit helps. This is Impressive. Cheers and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers, everyone.